is pleasant and harmless.
Oh,
Um,
harmless.
yeah. So the opposite is malign. Malignly. If you smile malignly, you'd have a sinister smile,
Oh, you wanted to do something
like
bad.
like a terrifying clown.
Oh my
Malign.
goodness.
So benignly and malignly are the opposites.
Benign. And I think,
Like would be less formal. Like Orson Welles said, yeah, as Orson Welles said.
can you
So
use another word? Yeah.
as is more formal because you're using it in this in such manner. Um, so you could use like Orson Welles said, that would be fine. Um, you could, let me think. This
Yeah.
construction, you'd have to say something like Orson Welles was heard to say, or um, Orson Welles
As
said
if,
this as he said. So I think in this case, there's a relationship between the first sentence and what Wells's quote is taken to mean.
mm,
So that's why as or
uh,
like might be used here.
perfect. I got it.
So a producer of a film, the way that they get rich is they don't usually use their own money
Okay.
unless they know that film is guaranteed to be a success.
Okay.
So if they're fairly confident, they might try to convince some of the actors to pay for the film because it'll be good for their career. They, but they might also go to get finance from somewhere else.
Mhm,
So there are a range of investors who could be convinced to risk their money on a film.
mm. And
Yeah.
another,
You pay the writer to create the screenplay. So often there's an idea or rights to some kind of source material, like a play or a novel, um, and or in some cases a video game, like, and then the producer might pay a writer to create a screenplay for the film. So they might say, here's this wonderful novel, lots of people have read it. It's very popular. We think it would make a good film. I'm going to pay you some money and you can turn it into a screenplay so that it's ready to make into a film. It means to pay someone for a specific task. Yeah. So you contract them. It's like bringing someone in on a contract to do a role for you temporarily or for one output.
yeah. And
It's an artist. So I could commission an artist to paint my portrait. So I'm going to pay them to do that work for me.
mm, all
It
right.
would need to be a new sentence, I think. I think all of which are good places. It can kind of work as a subordinate clause then. Um, whereas if you said all of those using because those is a demonstrative, it kind of works as a substitute. It would all would need to be a new sentence. All of those would have to be a new sentence. Yeah.
Mhm. And what about all of what? All of what are good? Perfect. I got it. Yeah. And